The Hidden Object series Nightmares from the Deep concludes with Nightmares from the Deep Davey Jones, and now it's available on the PlayStation 4. But is this nautical nightmare worth experiencing, or should this one just be thrown into the depths of the ocean? Nightmares from the Deep 3 Davey Jones was released in 2014 and now has finally made its way to the PS4, concluding the trilogy of games on the system. If you're familiar with the previous games or other Artifacts Moon the Hidden Object games, you'll know what to expect. You're going to be exploring, clicking around, and solving tons of inventory puzzles in order to make your way through the game's story. The story is a continuation of the other Nightmares from the Deep series. Once again, you take the role of Sarah Black, and this time she has come up with evidence to prove that Davy Jones, the legendary figure, is actually a real historical one. However, his ghost shows up as soon as she's about to reveal her evidence and ends up kidnapping her and her daughter. Soon you two are separated, and it's up to Sarah to try to explore, find out the true secret of Davy Jones, and rescue her daughter. The gameplay is pretty much what you've come to know and expect. You have these still screens, there's plenty of things to interact and click on, you'll add inventory items, and then you'll have to use those items to solve the game's puzzles, interact with switches and doors, and be able to progress. There's little bits of story here and there, there's some voice acting the like. It's pretty much on par with the rest of the series in quality, and the animations are pretty much the same. This time around though, there's not a ton of hidden object puzzles. In fact, there's only around 10 or so screens that you'll have to find hidden objects in. A lot of times though, you'll be solving the other styles of puzzles, and there's a decent variety here, some of which we've seen in other Artifacts Mundi games, and a few new ones here that are sprinkled in. Like the other games in the Nightmares from the Deep series, as well as a few other Artifacts Mundi games, there is an alternative to the hidden objects. Like the other Nightmares games, you're able to do a Mahjong puzzle. Here you match tiles in classic Mahjong fashion, and this works as if you were collecting the objects in the picture. Along with interacting and finding all those items throughout the screens that you'll need to progress, you also have collectibles to keep an eye out for. There's 3 different types in this game, 12 different seahorses, 10 pirate cards, and 24 puzzle pieces. Like most of the other hidden object games, the game does include 2 different difficulties, casual and expert, which basically just limits the amount of hints you're able to do, as well as a few other little minor things that make the game slightly more challenging. There's also an extra story that you unlock once you complete the main game. From the technical side of things though, the game ran smoothly. I didn't run into any major glitching, crashing, or slowdown of any sort. Nightmares from the Deep 3 Davey Jones is available now on the PS4 for $9.99, and it does feature a Platinum trophy, and it's a pretty easy one, pretty much par for the course with the other Artifacts Mundi games. It does require 2 playthroughs though. Nightmares from the Deep 3, as well as the entire series, is also available on PC, Steam, Xbox One, and mobile. Overall, Nightmares from the Deep 3 is another very solid hidden object game. If you're a fan of this genre, you're probably going to enjoy it, though it's not going to make any new fans. It may not be as flashy as some other hidden object games, and it's not my favorite that we've seen on PS4, but with everything said though, I'm going to be giving Nightmares from the Deep 3 a 7 out of 10. But anyway guys, it's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course I hope you enjoyed.